guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a while. I've just been posting a lot of shorts lately because the long form video, like my shorts get like a lot more views than the long videos, but I felt like this is something I wanted to make. So here I am here today as a symbol of hope, as a symbol of testimony, as a symbol of faith, as a symbol of holding on and understanding that God's time is the best, and as a symbol of also understanding as human beings that God is not going to put upon you, Allah is not going to put upon you what you cannot handle, and to trust that His timing is everything. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a couple of things and our testimony. So this is my story of hope, loss, and just a miracle in general, because it has not been easy. I come from a culture where, like, if you didn't know, like, half of my family are from West Africa, and if you grew up in an African culture, like, you're taught to not talk about your problems. You're supposed to hold things in, suffer in silence, and that's something that I feel like as a millennial, that's something that we're trying to get away from, because the more you speak up about things, the more you encounter other people that have gone through it, and the more I feel like the more you speak up, the more you get help with things. And our mothers and grandmothers grew up bottling things up so much, and I feel like that has contributed to some of the, I don't want to say abusive behaviors, but it has contributed to some of the mental illnesses and some of the way they project onto us, their children. And I don't want to do that to my kids. Like, I want to break as many generational curses as I can. So we're gonna start with, opening up about some things. So first of all, I wanted to talk about, like, if you've ever been in the TTC community or trying to conceive community, which is what TTC means, you know what a rainbow baby means. So a rainbow baby is a baby that is born after a loss. Okay, so that is what we say in the TTC community. If you got pregnant and you had a loss and you ended up giving birth after that loss, it is considered to be a rainbow baby. If you know me, like, if we've ever been close or are close in any way, shape, or form in the past, you know that I love kids. I've always been that kid who was always, like, babysitting the other children. So I've always said to myself, like, when I get older and get married, I want at least 3 or 4 children. So I was one of those people who having children never came easy to me. Okay, it was never easy. I had to TTC. Okay, it was never easy, but I trusted in Allah. Like, I knew that God was gonna give me what I wanted and what I wanted my life to be, what I wanted my family to be as far as having kids. I have 2 beautiful boys, okay? Like, it took work for them to get here, but they're here, and I wholeheartedly thank Allah for giving me those children. It took a lot. They didn't come easy for me, okay? I have just never been one of those people, but I do have 2 boys. And I always knew I wanted either a 3rd or a 4th. Like, I would be, like, my family would be complete. I've always said my family would be complete with 3 or 4 kids, okay? So I tried for my 3rd. When I tell you I tried for my 3rd, okay? Like, I tried for my 3rd. It was tough. It was definitely tough because I experienced this 3 losses in the process. I think 1 was last year. I think 2 was last year, and 1 was the year before. And that is a pain, like a physical and emotional pain, that I do not wish on my worst enemy, okay? people that I hate the most, I don't wish them to lose a child, okay? Because that's one of the worst things you can ever go through, which I had to go through. Of course, I told some people here and there, and there's only so much that people could do. Like, what is somebody going to tell you? I'm so sorry for your loss. God's time is the best, which is true, but nobody is able to take away that pain from you. That pain is unexplainable and unbearable. So I went through that 3 different times by myself, and each one hurt worse than the last. Okay, let's not talk about the medication you have to take to be able to expel the extra stuff that was left in there. Let's not talk about how painful that is. Let's not talk about how sometimes you feel like your body's not enough. Like, you know, you're not enough. You're not able to do what other women are doing so easily. But then we have to remember, like, we're each on our own different journeys. And as a Muslim, I was taught to believe that Allah's time is the best. Children are a gift from Allah, and He gives them to who He pleases, who He chooses to give them to. So, like, I never gave up. Like, I was never gonna give up. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing that was gonna make me give up having, like, my 3rd baby would be, like, if I went into menopause and I had no more eggs, then I had no choice. That's when I was gonna give up. But I was like, as long as I got these eggs, baby, I'm not giving up. So yeah, so I want to share a little bit about how I was able to honor each loss. I feel like I wasn't given the space. I don't have a lot of people around me. Like, it's just me, my husband, and my 2 children that live in our household. So I feel like each loss is very significant to me, and I honor them each differently, because they all meant something to me at that point in my life. And I thank Allah that I was able to go through that, to see how strong I was, because some people don't come back from that. Like, three different losses, like 3 losses back to back, is not something easy to go through, but I was able to, go through it. So before all this, like, I kind of had an idea that having a baby was going to be a little bit difficult for me, because I do have PCOS, okay? Like, PCOS is something that I've been seeing that a lot more younger women are being diagnosed with PCOS, and that is something that can hinder you from, although they say it could hinder you from getting pregnant, or it could take a lot longer than someone who doesn't have PCOS, but it's not impossible, okay? Like, I have kids and I have PCOS. There's people who have multiple children who have PCOS, so it is possible, but the earlier you try to manage it, the better, so that it doesn't, like, affect you in a negative way in the long run. But yeah, so I say all this in this video to say that in 5 days I am expecting my 3rd baby, okay? Allah was like, this was very, very unexpected to me, okay? It was very unexpected. Like, I didn't expect it at all. As a matter of fact, I had an appointment to try IUI, okay, guys? I had an appointment to try IUI, and if you live in the United States, fertility treatments are not covered by insurance. Most insurances don't cover fertility treatments. So I was ready to pay out of pocket for an IUI. So I did my first appointment with the doctor at the place. I paid her $500 just to talk to her, okay? Literally, the day I had my appointment to get an HSG done, if you don't know what an HSG is when they inject dye into your tubes to make sure that they're clear, so that even though, like, my regular doctor had already checked my tubes and they've always been clear, but this new doctor wanted to do that just to double check to make sure. The day I had an appointment, I realized that my period was like 5 days late. And that has been something that's been normal to me, because like PCOS can do that to you. Like I remember when I was younger, like I didn't have a period for a whole year. And I didn't care because I was in these streets, like, you know. But when you're, you know, married and you want to have kids, that's something you like, where is it at? I realized I was 5 days late, and I'm like, for the fun of it, for the hell of it. And if you have ever been a TTC woman, a TTC mother, like we have pregnancy tests laying around, LH strips laying around, freaking, we have everything laying around. So I was like, let me just go take a test just to take it before I go into this appointment, okay? I took the test. Tell me why there was 2 lines. I was like, huh? Excuse me? What? There was 2 lines on the test. I could not believe it. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. Next thing I did was literally like drop to the floor and did a million sujood because I couldn't believe it. No medical intervention, no fertility assistance, no anything, no nothing. Just happened because Allah was like, this is your time, here you go. And I never stopped believing. Like, if I want something, it does not matter how long it takes to me. I never stop believing. Like, I believe in Allah so much that I would wait forever for him to give me what I'm looking for. So yeah, this pregnancy to me, like, it represents hope. It means courage. It means healing. It means faith. It means believing. It's the rainbow that followed after the darkest cloud. Every kick, every ultrasound, every shot, every medication feels like a gift, because that's exactly what it is. So what I want other parents to know who are waiting on their gifts, if you're still waiting for your rainbow, you're not alone. Okay, there are many other people that are standing with you, that are praying with you, and I feel like prayers work. Reach out to people who you know like genuinely love you. Your grief is valid and your hope is powerful. Okay, your blessing is definitely coming soon. Like I said in the beginning of the video, like I have 5 days until my 3rd C-section. So let me show y'all. I'm so tired. Y'all, this is what my belly looks like. This is what my belly looks like. Oh, I'm so big. So yeah, this brings me to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm contemplating, I've never done a delivery vlog before because I just be tired, okay? But I'm really because this is my last one, so I'm really thinking about doing like a delivery vlog. So I might or might not, but by the time you guys see this video, I probably would have already had the baby. I'm leaning towards I might do a delivery vlog. So yeah, thank you guys so much for staying till the end of the video, and I hope that this video was an encouragement for other people to keep holding on to hope, to never give up, and to know that God has your back. His timing is the best, like I said earlier. Whatever religion you practice, whether you're Muslim, whatever religion you practice, I believe that we all believe in like a higher being, you know. I believe that Allah has blessed me so much in my life, and I have no complaints whatsoever, you know. So yeah, thank you so much for staying till this part of the video, and I shall see you guys in in another video, probably the labor and delivery vlog. Well, not labor, because I'm not laboring, I'm just delivering. In the delivery video, Head over to my TikTok, guys. This is my TikTok. Watch my TikTok videos. I also have a what's in my hospital bag video. I don't know if that's right. Well, I don't know what's going up first. One of them are going up, okay? So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you guys later.